Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol OGXI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I have done this analysis before, but to be honest, I have no idea when that was. The nice thing about my chart platform, eSignal, is though whenever I put up a line, it remembers it, and no matter how much later I come back to look, the lines are still there. So today was an interesting day. Was it a good day or was it a bad day? Well, I don't know. That depends. What do I mean? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 17 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. If you care about the big picture of things, the grand scheme of everything, then sure, the price pulled back, but that's just one day in and of itself. The bulls still have plenty of opportunity now to build a higher base, and that's how overall uptrends are built. As time goes by, it's all about those higher bases because that's what allows those uptrend lines to be drawn. And that can still occur. So again, I fully realize that, if I'm talking about bullishness and you bought up there, then yeah, I probably sound like a crazy person. But keep in mind, it is all about perspective and your strategy going in. So the first thing that needs to be done is a few updates here. So I'm going to clean house a little bit. Yeah, that line still pertains, but not really relevant at this point in time. And the first updates come based off of foundational rules in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So the first area, and maybe some of you remember the last time I did this video and remember me talking about 60 cents as resistance, but now this would be considered an area of support that the price is above it. And same with right here at 68 cents was a level of resistance, but now the price is above it, would be considered an area of support. And that would be considered the ideal area of support, meaning, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? If the price can continue to hold above 68 cents, which it did a good job of bouncing off of right from there, then that would by far make the chart look the healthiest. But if the price does drop below it, by no means am I saying that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that, because you still do have these other areas of support below you, including the kind of long-term trend indicator, which is that purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. So quite a few areas of support below you going into next week. What about levels of resistance? First point of resistance kind of reared its head in the late afternoon, and that sits right up here at 73 cents. You can see, a nice bounce was happening, bouncing, and then the kind of party stopped right there. So 73 cents initial area of resistance, and then the next key one after that up there at 81 cents. So all in all, kind of a mixed day with the gap up, but then the pullback. So it truly does depend on your perspective. But from a big picture, perspective, the bulls can still build a higher base. So we'll see if they can do that or not next week. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.